show. The Seahawks hit the field tomorrow for their first full squad practice of training camp. Michael-Shawn Dugar covered the Seahawks for nearly a decade for The Athletic. It's great to have him on the show today. Michael-Shawn, thanks for coming on and joining us today.
Oh, man, I appreciate you guys having me.
Hey, listen, before we get into the Seahawks, you're taking on a new role with The Athletic. Tell us a little bit about what you'll be doing.
Yeah, so after 9 years covering the Seahawks, I'm transitioning to a role on our enterprise team, focus on stories, features on every team across the league. Not going to be confined just to the NFL either. So that means, in layman's terms, no more locker room, no more day-to-day, no more training camp, no more travel, no more Seahawks-specific focus for me. I'm branching out, going from a beat writer to at large. Think of it more so as like before I was basically on a newspaper cadence. Newspaper comes out every day. Now I'm more on like a magazine cadence, monthly, quarterly. But you open a mag, full spreads, longer stories. It'll be stuff like that I'm focusing on.
And you have also authored one Seahawks book already behind you there, and we're getting word there is a second book coming out, Michael-Shawn. It's going to release in September. Tell me a little bit about this book, your second Seahawks book.
Yeah, so my second Seahawks book, 12 is One, comes out September 1st. It's available for pre-order right now, wherever books are sold. Just get it from Amazon. That works fine as well. The subhead is Mike Macdonald, the Seattle Seahawks, and the making of a Super Bowl champion. After the parade, I took some time and just kind of wanted to go back and chronicle the Super Bowl season through my eyes and not just rehash everything I had already written for The Athletic. One, I can't do that for legal reasons, but two, I just wanted to, it's almost like writing a movie or watching a movie back when you know the ending now, and so different things, have different levels of significance when you go back. This game in week 7 may mean a lot more now, knowing it set the stage for the Super Bowl or this transaction or this play or this accolade or this post-game locker room speech. Like all that kind of hit differently when you know that it ends with them hoisting the Lombardi. So it's all through my eyes. The 2026 season, 12 is One, drop in September 1st.
Now, Mike, I know your role at The Athletic is changing. You're now going to be covering all different teams across the entire country, around the world, but nobody knows the Seahawks better than you do. Now, the Hawks have all but 5 players returning from the Super Bowl team last year, and that doesn't leave a lot of vacancies. So, in your opinion, which position is going to have the most competition?
First off, what up, man? Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a little bit. Secondly, I think that should be a legitimate fight for that other safety spot that Kobe Bryant vacated when he signed with the Bears. They love Ty Okada. Ty played a lot of snaps last year. I think he made like 9 or 10 starts. Like he was a very valuable. But I mean, you saw what they did in the draft. They went and got young bucks that can compete for that. They went and signed guys in free agency. We got Rodney Thomas, who plays that role as well. And he's not necessarily a young buck. He's been in the league, I think, just as like a good competition there. And they've kind of been treating that spot like open comp since they recalibrated everything, got rid of Quandre Diggs, got rid of Jamal Adams, certified veterans who are on big money contracts. They're like, let's open it up a little bit, may the best man win, kind of roll the ball out there. So I'm excited to see how that shakes out. Ty Okada would be the favorite, but they went young in the draft, it's a free agency. It wouldn't surprise me if they still look at DBs there, because it's a very valuable position, right? Like you're not on the screen that much as the free safety, but if the ball comes your way, you need to be in the screen. And Kobe Bryant was very good at that. You saw it all the way through to the Super Bowl, and that's why the Bears cashed him out. So like Julian Love's already got one of those spots, but I think that other spot is just as important to kind of putting a bow on that starting 11 for the defense.
Hey, let's go to the other side of the ball. ESPN ranked the top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL. Sam Darnold did not make that top 10 list. What does that guy have to do to lose the doubters? Is it about stacking strong seasons and being more consistent?
The list, my first thought, I was like, okay, so Sam needs a nickname. because I feel like that's got to be the only reason that Caleb Williams is over him. I believe he was number 10 on the list. I was like, in what world? Because the Caleb one was really, it stood out to me because Caleb came in 2024. That's 2024, 2025. Sam and Caleb. Look at their last 2 seasons. Sam's been outstanding. And again, his first however many years notwithstanding, just look at those 2, compare them. Come on now. And there's other guys maybe that he could be on over the list, but that one jumped out to me. I was like, wait a minute here. Like, okay, it must be the Iceman thing. Then I remembered that Caleb's on the cover of Madden this year, I believe. I was like, okay, yeah. Sam just don't have the sauce. Maybe needs a new marketing agent or whatever, because it can't be his play. I don't think he was outstanding in like the Super Bowl or anything, but the fact that he's been on teams that have, won 14 games, he's been really good, throwing a bunch of touchdowns in that stretch. Now he's been able to get it done in the playoffs. He was outstanding in the NFC Championship game. He was very good in a divisional round injury he was dealing with pregame. So, yeah, I was a little confused. He didn't at least crack 9 or 10. I don't think he should be like the top 5 or anything. I don't think we need to get ahead of ourselves. I was like, oh, Sam just needs a nickname. So maybe that's the goal, people in Seattle. Let's give Sam a catchy nickname that transcends. Don't steal someone else's like Caleb did. And maybe he'll get a little bit more love.
Well, I mean, he is throwing to the Defensive Player of the Year in Jackson Smith and Jigba. JSN, Michael coming off that great year. Which receiver you think can help take a little pressure off of JSN? We've heard a lot about Shaheed and the offseason he's had. What do you think on the receiver front?
Yeah, looking back at the season, what Shaheed was able to do, just basically probably not even knowing everybody like that, he just showed up and was able to ball immediately. It kind of reminded me of like old school in training camp where the coach don't know everybody's name, so he got the stickers with everybody's last name on the front of the helmet. He didn't look like he had a lot of missed assignments. The timing was actually pretty good for someone who just showed up from across the country. I expect all that to be just like 10 times better. The championship, when he gets the ball, it just tilts the field, whether he scores or not. Now, obviously on special teams, when he scores, he tilts the field. But even then, like you look at the opening drive of the NFC Championship game, they catch a bomb and the tone is just kind of set. And I think one of the reasons that the Super Bowl was competitive, I should say, for as long as it was, because they couldn't get him the ball on those deep shots. The timing was just a smidge off, and they were maybe one of those deep catches away from just blowing that game open in the first half or early in the second half. And he's a game changer. They haven't really. They had that speed with DK Metcalf, and you saw how he was able to tilt the field when he was getting the ball or just when he wasn't because of how the defense had to cover him. The defense didn't totally shift to Shaheed last year because he was so new, but I imagine with all these defensive coordinators having time to study the champs, and wanting to keep their jobs longer than this year, they're probably going to allocate a lot of resources to making sure 22 doesn't hurt them. So I think whether he's getting the ball or whether he's just drawing the defense to him, I think Shaheed is going to do wonders for, the reigning defensive player of the year, Jack.
Well, listen, man, I wish we had more time to talk about the Seahawks today, but I'm hoping we can get you back on here as we get closer to the season opener against the Patriots. Michael-Shawn Dugar of The Athletic taking on a new role with The Athletic. So good luck with the new journey there, Michael-Shawn, and we'll talk to you soon.
Appreciate you guys. Take care.